Again, we'd like to welcome everyone to another Mikey Live program. I am your host, Mikey Hutchinson, and this is another program that we are going to be discussing the news. This is news discussed, not told. And of course, to you, our first-time viewers, we'd like to say hello and welcome. I don't know what took you so long. And to the usual suspects, we'd like to say hello to you. The pleasure is mine to be back with you again. Now let's talk about what's making the news for tonight. PWU holds two-day retreat. First time in a long time, they say, and they're happy about that. Now, cash, no bonds, says the union. 2 more positive cases of the COVID-19 recorded here in Grenada. We'll tell you about that. And there's a statement by Rolanda McQueen on the insufficient test kits at the Morris Bishop International Airport. She made claims. The Minister for Health refuted the claims. She's making claims again. Talk about that in a moment. And as well, are there vaccines that are better than others? We'll have an answer for that in a moment. And the Pfizer COVID jab declines faster than the AstraZeneca, according to a recent study. So we have that and more to talk to you about when we return on tonight's Mikey Live program. And we'd like to say hello and thank you to our sponsors of our headlines. We're talking about the Communal Cooperative Credit Union, Real Value IGA Supermarket, Coats Grenada Limited, Digicel Nawasa, Superb Distributors. Thank you, all of you, for sponsoring our headlines. We're taking a break and we'll come back. Someone sharing tonight's program will receive free credit. Compliments, Digicel. We'll be back.
Running low on groceries? Why not visit realvalueiga.com and experience our new online shopping platform? Place your order, then go out and enjoy your day to spend more time with friends and family. Free delivery available within select locations or in-store pickup available. Sounds simple, right? It is. Stress less, live more with Real Value IGA online store, where good food begins.
Let's get tough on breed your larceny. It will destroy our economy. Larceny threatens our food security. Can hurt us locally, hurt us globally. To all the buyers, ask for license from all produce sellers. To all the people, 300 for police for them thieving fellas. To all the families, don't steal produce from your brother. Then you're selling to traffickers, hotels and street vendors. Nah man, let's do all we can to stop breed larceny. New vigilance, new laws, and a tough judiciary. Stop Grenada's organized business crime. It's time.
To report pre-deal larceny, call 300.
We support you at every stage of your life.
For business,
for your education,
for your financial freedom,
for that new ride.
Upgrade your life with the Communal. Contact us today.
After being locked down during the pandemic, get ready for summer with Rika. Live this summer with Rika's Summer in Every Drop promotion. Buy any Rika combo of 6 200ml, 4 330ml, or 3 1-liter Rika juices and get a chance to win. Win Apple AirPods, plunge pools, beach chairs with umbrellas, barbecue grill set, gamer set, and weekly pop-up giveaways. With Rika, there's Summer in Every Drop. Promotion ends August 31st. Tickets available at all leading retailers island-wide. Rika, distributed by Superb Distributors Inc., Tempe, St. George's.
How going on, boy?
Hey, good old things.
Hey, easy.
Yeah.
Boy, in line, boy. Your house looking a real good day.
Boy, it's thanks to the hard-working and professional staff at the Housing Authority of Grenada. They handled me real nice. They did my plan, they did the construction, and I didn't even have to worry about a thing. They were there with me every step of the way, supervising the job, asking me about my concerns, giving me feedback as the house took shape. They were there from start to finish, and even put the keys in the palm of my hand. I give them an A++ for customer service.
Oh, it's people from housing bad, boy.
Boy, not bad. Excellent. If you're thinking about constructing your home, why not consult the Housing Authority of Grenada? You could visit them right down in the Sandino complex or give them a call 440-1015 or 440-1016 or check out their website hag473.com. They go handle you. They go jog your blocks, they go draw your plan, they go tote your materials. Hey man, where you going? The Housing Authority of Grenada is your choice for affordable housing and a stress-free construction experience.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen at the best price. We offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit or call us today for 14-3114-232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
Are you prepared for the hurricane season? Do you have a plan? Remember, water is essential in any emergency plan. Determine your family's water needs. Ensure your storage containers are food grade and store at minimum 35 gallons of water per person per day for at least 1 week. Understand that your planning may be different this year because of the need to protect yourself and others from COVID-19. Take the necessary actions to ensure that your household has an adequate stored water supply should there be an interruption. Be prepared. NAWASA, committed to meeting customers' needs.
All right, and we'd like to officially welcome everyone again to tonight's program. And if you have not yet done so, we of course would like to encourage you again to please go ahead and share the business. Now, in tonight's news, we have to let you know that, well, I can't tell you why. And I mean, there are speculations, but you know, we don't do speculations on the program, that this actor here, Steven Seagal, he's an American actor. He's a screenwriter, producer, martial artist, and he's also a musician. He's here in Grenada. Yeah, he's in Grenada. I don't know. So, we're just telling all that. So if all you pass in town and all you see a man looking like Seagal, you know, hiya, hiya. You know what I mean? Yeah, the dude is around. You know what I mean? So anyway, if I tell all you, I'll go and tell people. You know what I mean? So let me leave that talk there. You know what I mean? But there have been recent happenings and things like that. So Seagal come to set the hiya. So here's what. Me don't like Seagal on the screen. You know why I don't like Seagal on the screen? He always wins the fight. Like, yo, you know what I mean? Always wins the fight. Now listen, give me a little suspense. You know what I mean? Give me a little suspense. You know what I mean? Let them beat you up and then, you know, you come up and a little kung fu. But nah, nobody touches Seagal. You know what I mean? So, I do like you. You know what I mean? Janu. Yeah, but what? Every fight Seagal has to win. You know, not even a little cut and he hand. You know what I mean? And you know how them yo, anyway. So Seagal is in Grenada. I do not know for how long he will be here, but anyway, day. And I mean, so yeah. Yeah, and there we go. Every time you have to win a fight. Only winning. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Anyway, and you know when you have them, how do those call them? But them people that like to call movie. Yes, you got my sister, and her sister, she gonna win her. You understand? And she like, and her aunt, may her soul rest in peace. When Seagal fighting, yes, give him. Anyway, the Royal Grenada Police Force, the South St. John's Police Station, they will be setting up a mobile unit at the Mount Hartman Junction, that's Grandans Valley area, St. George, to serve members of the community of Grenada and St. George and surrounding areas. And that will be happening tomorrow, God's willing, from 1 o'clock in the afternoon to 6 p.m. Officers will be on hand to receive complaints, obtain statements, and provide general police services. As such, residents, you are invited to utilize these services. You understand? They say that they would like to thank you for your cooperation and thing. You know, they have been doing a series of these kind of things because they say they want to foster a better relationship with the general public, and I think it's interesting. You know, sometimes we behave like, you know, it's the police against we and we against, and the police is for us, you know what I mean? So let's all work together and things like that, and that's what the police, they're hoping to achieve and thing. And I mean, so I think it's a very good initiative. Talking about initiative, Daisy Hazard will talk to us about the recently held 2-day retreat by the Public Workers Union.
Well, we are very, very excited to be participating at a retreat today. As trade unionists, serving our members, we are always out there. We are always busy trying to get things done. So taking the time off to really pull away and come together as a unit to hear from facilitators that can really enlighten us, empower us, motivate us, because we too need motivation, and we thought that it was imperative that we do that. And we are looking at the issues of being servant leaders, the fact that as persons who have volunteered and put ourselves up to serve in the trade union movement, it is a difficult task. It's a very arduous task, but it is a type of leadership where you're not called upon to be charismatic or to be autocratic or any of those popular types of leadership, but really to be servants of the people, of hurt people, of people who sometimes, as Pastor Stevenson Worm said to us this morning, may not even be able to articulate to us what their needs, what their wants, what their fears might be, but we are called upon to still respond to those.
And that's the Public Relations Officer of the Public Workers Union, Daisy Hazard. According to the president, Brian Grimes, he says it's about setting a strategic path for the organization.
I'm extremely happy to be part of this 2-day retreat. Being a young president, this is my first go around as president of the Public Workers Union. And today, after an extremely long time, this organization is having a retreat. The purpose of the retreat is to foster team building and to create a strategic path for our organization to grow, even in the midst of this COVID-19 pandemic. The facilitators have come from different industries. We are talking about tripartite matters. We're talking about the spiritual aspect. We're talking about team building and working together with each other. And we're talking about a strategic path for our organization. So it's very holistic in these 2 days. So I'm extremely excited about it. Thus far, the president of TUC has made a presentation. Thus far, Pastor Stevenson Worm has made a presentation on the servant leadership, because leaders don't just sit in ivory towers and just look down and say what to do or what not to do or dictate. Leaders are placed there based on a spiritual perspective to serve the people.
And of course, while on the sidelines of the retreat, we asked him about the current situation with the government as it relates to their bonds that they've been talking about. Now, the government proposes the retroactive payment from January to August be done by way of bonds. The union is saying, nah, we want money, and we want it in cold cash.
The bonds issue, as president of the Public Workers Union, it's quizzical. I'm befuddled by the approach of government in this matter. We are looking for a straightforward solution, and that solution is the government gives us cash. We have stated categorically that we would like cash for obvious reasons. We know what the cost of living is like in Grenada at this point in time. I think just as recent as yesterday, gas price went up, right? So waiting a whole year for 3%, which can redound to $40 for an individual or so forth, or $50 or $30, that doesn't make any economic sense. Now, what I am befuddled about is that the Government Information Service and the Grenada Union of Teachers, our sister union, almost simultaneously a couple of weeks ago released something stating that there was a solution and government basically would have identified an institution and done that negotiation. Now, the PW and TAU went to the table and the story is different. We are tired of the games. We are tired of the games. This is time for this issue to be solved and for Grenada and Grenadians, public officers, the whole of Grenada, to move forward with this. And we urge government to be forthright, to be straightforward, and put your best foot forward in solving this 4% matter. Everyone will benefit, including yourselves.
All right, thank you very much. All right, Brian Grimes. As we move on, now the next thing that we have to tell you about, boy, you remember that we were telling you that there were tests that were carried out as it relates to COVID-19. Of course, we were expecting some results where we got that back. And the latest COVID-19 update shows that some 17 individuals are in isolation as they are infected with the COVID-19. There are now 2 new confirmed positive cases of the COVID-19. Of that number, the 17 cases, 11 are imported. 1 is registered as active and being import related, and there are 5 active local cases. The number of cases currently in hospital, 1, and this brings to 7 the number of persons who've been hospitalized since March 22nd, when the virus was first detected here in Grenada. Total confirmed cases since then stands at 196. 112 of that number have been imported cases, and there has been 178 total recoveries and 1 reported death. And there's also a situation developing in St. John, I believe it is, with regards to 1 person who came back with a positive rapid test, who is associated with the police force in Guelph, I believe. And of course, well, the anxiety. I even saw that there was one media house who was reporting on that as well. So there was someone who's associated with the force, and that person wasn't feeling well. Rapid test was done. The rapid test came up positive. So then a PCR test was ordered. And of course, once that result comes back, of course, we would let you know. But that seemed to be a hot topic in the fishing capital. Now we are moving on. The next thing that we have to tell all you about, boy, there's a statement. Mommy, come on, only blinking, so what it is. All right, by newly appointed Senator Rolanda McQueen. Now, she is a newly appointed senator, opposition senator, that is. All right, and she says that as a senator who represents the people of Grenada, I would like to call on the Honorable Nicholas Steele, Minister for Health, to release and make public the CCTV footage recorded at the arrival launch of the Morris Bishop International Airport on the 11th of August. She says that I was appalled to observe the conditions under which our Grenadian frontline workers are being made to operate in the midst of a pandemic. She goes on to say, I have written to the Ministry of Health to request that the footage be made public in the interest of transparency and accountability. No, it doesn't stop there, no. She says that my first concern after arriving at the Morris Bishop International Airport on a British Airways flight was for the young lady and the young man sitting at the desk with passengers speaking over them with what, in my view, was inadequate protective gear. I commented on this to them and suggested that they should be better equipped to be on the front line, as they were. It goes on to say that while I was present, I did not observe them changing the gloves which they wore or sanitizing, and they appeared to be overwhelmed by the task at hand, which was to process documents from the arriving passengers. It goes on to say that after giving my information at about 3:30 p.m., I was directed to a sitting area and sat next to a gentleman who was next to me. A male health worker then informed him that he should remain sitting as there were no more swabs, but that there was some on its way. Overhearing this, I introduced myself and asked the gentleman if I heard him correctly. He then invited me to have a private conversation, and at that time admitted that they had in fact run out of swabs. I inquired about the length of time it would take to remedy the situation, and he informed me that they had been sent to SU to get some. To the SGU, right? He was calm and very professional as I sat behind the screen waiting. And he goes on to say a lot more about how long it would have taken for the swabs and so on to arrive at the airport. But so she spoke of that last week, I believe it was, and then again today. At the last post-cabinet briefing, the Minister for Health, Steele, refuted her claims.
Let me address the issue of reports of a stock out of swabs at Morris Bishop International. Last week there was one day at which, based on the reports that I've received, because I asked for a full report from the individuals at the airport and received from the Permanent Secretary as well. At 4:48, the team of nurses who were doing the swabbings ran out of swabs, and at 5:10 p.m., 4:48 p.m., 5:10 p.m., the new stock of swabs were there, and they started swabbing again. 4:48 to 5:10. They were at the airport. It was a case of logistics, not that the swabs not being in the arrival hall of the terminal building. That is purely logistical with the individuals down there. I blame nobody there. They were able to remedy their situation. They made relevant announcements. However, I have seen an individual trying to get into the limelight or spotlight and unfairly and inaccurately representing what goes on at the airport. I leave that individual for public judgment. The thousands of persons have come through Morris Bishop International Airport, have been swabbed, and will be able to testify for themselves that the nurses there follow all the procedures with respect to swabbing, with respect to gloves, with respect to sanitary conditions. And I leave it for the public to speak out, those who have passed through Morris Bishop International Airport, to say for themselves what they have witnessed, and not rely on one, I'm sorry, but I have to be quite frank here, newly arrived politician on the spot trying to get into the public limelight. I respect the fact that she is trying to make a name for herself, but it shouldn't be at the expense of the team at Morris Bishop International Airport.
Okay, now she's saying that at 4:47, I was still at the arrival lounge, and by 5:08, I cleared customs and immigration testing had not yet resumed. All right, so that's her, and so we give you her version, and we give you the Minister Steele's version. Okay. Now, the next thing that we have to tell all you about is the whole question about vaccines. Now, yesterday we got, when I say we, I mean Grenada got its first shipment of Pfizer vaccines. Now, it was just about 30,000 doses of the vaccine that is to be administered as of Monday. Now, children 12 and over will be allowed to take the vaccine as well. Now, the minister, and by extension a lot of Grenadians, do believe that with the Pfizer vaccine arriving in Grenada, Grenada will see an uptick of persons being vaccinated, as some perceive the Pfizer vaccine as being more superior to what was only available in Grenada, the AstraZeneca vaccine. So we asked the question, of Dr. Purvey, and the question was whether or not there are some vaccines that are better than others, and this was her response.
Yeah, I get asked that question almost daily. So the short answer is no, or it's almost impossible to say, because until we can study all the vaccines together in the same clinical trial where they're all compared side by side, we can't say that one is better than the other. And the reason being is that, Pfizer was approved for emergency use, and the other mRNA, Moderna, was approved for emergency use even before a lot of these variants were in circulation. And then AstraZeneca came out after that. So we don't know. They may actually be very similar in efficacy, and we don't know because they weren't studied at the exact same moment in time. They weren't studied with the variants. But that being said, AstraZeneca is still doing very well with the variants, meaning it's still saving people's lives. So people who are vaccinated are not, even if they get sick, they're not passing away. And it's also keeping people out of the hospital. So to date, they're both equally good vaccines for what we really want to protect, which is severe disease and death.
Thank you very much for that. And speaking of that, there's a new study, and listen to what it says. The effectiveness of the Pfizer-BioNTech vaccine against COVID-19 declines faster than that of the AstraZeneca jab, and that's according to the new study published on Thursday. Now, it said that 2 doses of the Pfizer-BioNTech have greater initial effectiveness against the new COVID-19 infections, but this declines faster compared to with the 2 doses of the Oxford AstraZeneca. Now, the study, which has not been peer reviewed, is based on the result of a survey by Britain's Office for National Statistics that carried out PCR tests from December last year to this month on randomly selected households. Now, it found that the dynamics of immunity following second doses differed significantly between the Pfizer and the AstraZeneca, according to the university's Nuffield Department of Medicine. Now, Pfizer had greater initial effectiveness, as we said, but saw faster declines in protection against high viral burden and symptomatic infections when looking at a period of several months after full vaccination, although rates remained low for both jabs. Results suggest that after 4 or 5 months, effectiveness of these 2 vaccines will be similar. All right, the statistics added, while stressing that long-term effects need to be studied. All right, now the study finds that they are both beneficial in different ways, as they're saying. The Pfizer is more robust against the new variants, but in terms of long-term protection, the AstraZeneca seem to be lasting a bit longer, winning a little bit in that category. All right, putting her answer a little bit into more perspective. Folks, I see that we are running out of time. I'd like to for us to take a quick break and come back. Still to come, we have the national report and we have the weather for you. So you stay right there. And of course, whenever we get breaking news in the night, somehow, those things just come after, halfway through in the program. Emails and messages are coming in. So if we have any of that to give you tonight, well, we will do so right after the NR, all right, the national report. So let's take a little break. Let me drink a little water on the program and come right back.
Running low on groceries? Why not visit realvalueiga.com and experience our new online shopping platform? Place your order, then go out and enjoy your day to spend more time with friends and family. Free delivery available within select locations or in-store pickup available. Sounds simple, right? It is. Stress less, live more with Real Value IGA online store, where good food begins.
Let's get tough on greed and larceny. It will destroy our economy. Larceny threatens our food security. Can hurt us locally, hurt us globally. To all the buyers, ask for license from all produce sellers. To all the people, 300 for police for them thieving fellas. To all the farmers, please don't steal produce from your brother. Then you're selling to traffickers, hotels and street vendors. Nah man, let's do all we can to stop greedy and larceny. New vigilance, new laws, and a tough judiciary. Stop Grenada's organized business crime. It's time.
To report greedy and larceny, call 300.
We support you at every stage of your life.
For business.
For your education.
For your financial freedom.
For that new ride.
Upgrade your life with the communal. Contact us today.
After being locked down during the pandemic, get ready for summer with Rika. Live this summer with Rika's Summer in Every Drop promotion. Buy any Rika combo of 6 200ml, 4 330ml, or 3 1-liter Rika juices and get a chance to win. Win Apple AirPods, plunge pools, beach chairs with umbrellas, barbecue grill set, gamer set, and weekly pop-up giveaways. With Rika, there's summer in every drop. Promotion ends August 31st. Tickets available at all leading retailers island-wide. Rika, distributed by Superb Distributors Inc., Tempe, St. George's.
What does it take to be an amazing woman? Lots of me time. Amazing women are classy, fancy, and a little sassy. It's the drink for me. Cheers! Sometimes you've got to show them who's boss. Alpha male? Nah, alpha females are more amazing. Cheers to securing the bag. We make time for ourselves, for work, friends, and we certainly make time for passion. We're simply amazing. Amazing cream liqueur for the amazing woman in you.
Make this Carnival Tabanco sale a special one at Spice Isle Jewelry. Get up to 40% off our collection of silver and gold jewelry with purchases above $115. Visit our 2 locations on Grenville Street, St. George's and the Spiceland Mall Grand Anse and see our fine selection of traditional West Indian bangles, necklaces and earrings, rings and our unique handmade pieces. Step into Spice Isle Jewelry and shop in air-conditioned comfort with friendly, helpful and courteous staff. We also pay the most for scrap gold. Our repair service is second to none. Treat yourself or even someone special with something special from Spice Isle Jewelry. Call us on 440-3155 or 440-6648. Sale ends August 31st.
How going on, boy?
Hey, good old things.
Hey, easy.
Yeah.
Boy, in line, boy. Your house looking a real good day.
Boy, it's thanks to the hard-working and professional staff at the Housing Authority of Grenada. They handled me real nice. They did my plan, they did the construction, and I didn't even have to worry about a thing. They were there with me every step of the way, supervising the job, asking me about my concerns, giving me feedback as the house took shape. They were there from start to finish, and even put the keys in the palm of my hand. I give them an A++ for customer service.
Oh, it's people from housing bad, boy.
Boy, not bad. Excellent. If you're thinking about constructing your home, why not consult the Housing Authority of Grenada? You could visit them right down in the Sandino complex or give them a call 440-1015 or 440-1016 or check out their website hag473.com. They go handle you. They go jog your blocks, they go draw your plan, they go tote your materials. Hey man, where you going? The Housing Authority of Grenada is your choice for affordable housing and a stress-free construction experience.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen at the best price. We offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit or call us today for 14-3114-232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
Are you prepared for the hurricane season? Do you have a plan? Remember, water is essential in any emergency plan. Determine your family's water needs. Ensure your storage containers are food grade and store at minimum 35 gallons of water per person per day for at least 1 week. Understand that your planning may be different this year because of the need to protect yourself and others from COVID-19. Take the necessary actions to ensure that your household has an adequate stored water supply should there be an interruption. Be prepared. Nawasa, committed to meeting customers' needs.
Welcome to Yogo. Most of you know us for our food delivery service and our food pass for free delivery from restaurants. But did you know you can also use us for grocery deliveries too? We've just added another 5,000 plus new items to Yogo's supermarket. And stay updated as we add more products and vendors. Yogo Services is our convenient skip the line offering. Let us pay your electric, water, and other utility bills for you. With us, you will be able to buy tickets, pay your rent, schedule bookings, and other services. Need a ride to get somewhere? Give Yogo Lyft a try. Select your pickup location and destination location and wait for our driver to collect you. Never have to worry about how you're gonna get to a place again. Please see website or app for our service locations. And sign up now.
Grenada receives another shipment of Pfizer vaccines. Details to this story and more in the National Report. With the details to the news for Thursday, August 19th, 2021, I am Chrisanne Mitchell. Grenada received a second shipment of Pfizer-BioNTech vaccines from the U.S. government on Thursday as part of the Biden-Harris administration's global vaccine sharing framework. 15,210 doses were received by health officials on Thursday. The first shipment of 14,040 doses arrived on Wednesday. This brings the total number of doses from the U.S. government to 29,250. The Ministry of Health will resume its island-wide vaccination campaign on Monday. While Grenada continues to do well in managing its COVID-19 cases when compared with its Caribbean neighbors, President of the Senate Chester Humphrey wants the public to play a greater role in this by considering the option of vaccination. Mr. Humphrey, who was a guest on the television program Rise and Shine on Thursday, said more thought should be given now that there are options. Grenada received more than 29,000 doses of Pfizer-BioNTech vaccine from the United States government. The vaccine, which can be administered to children 12 years and older, is approved by the Food and Drug Administration and the World Health Organization.
The government has kept Grenada safe. So we have had one death. Our total infected number of persons have not yet reached 200. For most of the time, it remained at 160 with no deaths and only 6 people hospitalized. The countries that were better than us were Dominica, St. Kitts, and I think BVI. Dominica had absolutely no deaths. And up to just a few weeks ago, maybe 14 days ago, they had only 86 infected people. In the twinkle of an eye, Dominica records its first death this week. It has 500 and something active cases that they have conducted 24,000 tests.
Mr. Humphrey reminisced on the deadly 1918 influenza pandemic caused by the H1N1 influenza A virus. He said with developments in medical science and technology today, there is no need for citizens to doubt the efficiency of the COVID-19 vaccine.
If you can do microscopic surgery and you could repair the valve in a man's heart without having to cut open his chest, why can't you develop a vaccine in short order? We are not living, this is not 1918. The world is in a different place. We are a knowledge-driven world. Man has a better understanding of nature and matter. Right? A private man could go out of space right now in an aircraft. Right? So there is a tool, and that tool is a vaccine.
This is the National Report. The news will continue after the break.
In the face of setbacks caused by COVID-19, Grenada is on the road to Dubai for 6 months from October 2021. Small business owners, authors, producers, artists, and others will proudly display their creations at the Grenada Pavilion at the Dubai Exhibition Center. What does this mean for small businesses in Grenada? The Government Information Service speaks with some of the excited entrepreneurs. So join us for the first view from 6 p.m. on Monday, August 23rd. We will broadcast every Monday and Wednesday from 6 p.m. with a repeat after our national report. Grenada is on the road to Dubai.
Welcome back. The Ministry of Education launched the National Skills Development Institute located in Snail Hall, St. Patrick today. The institute is expected to provide an avenue for lifelong learning to the people of St. Patrick and others interested in skill training. Speaking at the launch of the National Skills Development Institute, Honorable Emmeline Pear, Minister for Education, said this institute should be a landmark for change and development.
It is not just about how much furniture you can produce. It is not just about how many people you can engage here, but how this is going to change this community and neighboring communities forever.
Representative for St. Patrick West and brainchild of the Institute, Honorable Anthony Boson, is happy to see the full realization of this project.
I give my full support and endorsement to this very important National Skills Institute, which will also be involved to a great level of comfort in actual production and sales of furniture and the repair of school furniture as well. The people of Montreat and St. Patrick as a whole should be extremely proud to have such a prestigious facility located in the parish. I wish the Ministry of Education and the Minister well. I wish the government of Grenada all the best for the future success of this institute in the transformation of our socio-economic landscape.
Parliamentary Representative for St. Patrick East, Honorable Pamela Moses, is pleased with the opening of the institute.
I am very happy today. The constituency that I represent, we're very happy and relieved today. All of St. Patrick is very, very happy today.
Director of the Institute, Alfred Tannis, has great expectations for the facility.
Because it's a significant investment
He has a lot of potential, and we need the support so that it what? Succeeds.
Finally, in the news, while there is a delay in refurbishment at the Florida government school, classes will not be interrupted when the new term resumes in September. Chief Education Officer Angela Finley told members of the media on Thursday that temporary structures will be erected to facilitate teaching during the new school year. The Florida Government School is among several institutions listed by government for rehabilitation and refurbishment. The CEO explained that the delay came about after technical findings revealed that construction of a new building was more practical than rehabilitative work.
While we did have a later than expected start, a later start to the erection of what is to be temporary facilities for Florida government, I must say that with the plan that is in place, there should be no interruption, no delay in the resumption of school for staff or students for Michaelmas term 2021.
She said the ministry has engaged and continues to engage stakeholders, staff, and parents as the process unfolds.
There was a site meeting with the principal, Mr. Marvin Andel, and persons from the Ministry of Works and our project officer as recent as Tuesday of this week. And temporary buildings are being constructed to accommodate both staff and students. So there'll be sufficient space on plant for the start of the new academic year. Okay, temporary buildings are being erected. I know there are some anxious moments for some parents, but we have had stakeholder engagement with staff, with parents, and even other members of the community. And we have had more than 2 meetings with them during this year as things evolve.
The Ministries of Education and Infrastructure Development are committed to working with the faculty and community to identify a suitable site to construct the new facility. That brings us to the end of the National Report for Thursday, August 19th, 2021. On behalf of the entire news and production team here at the Government Information Service, I am Chrisanne Mitchell saying thank you for joining us. Until next time.
Thank you very much, Chrisanne and the rest of the GIS team. It's now time for us to take a look at the weather. What we can tell you is that the weather is expected to be partly cloudy to cloudy with few light isolated showers. Tonight's minimum temperature is expected to be about 25.5 degrees Celsius. Winds easterly to southeasterly at 8 to 18 miles per hour, becoming calm at times. Seas slight to moderate, waves 2 to 4 feet in open waters. And that's our weather report for tonight into the morning. Let me say hello to a few people too now. So we have Charmaine, Cynthia, Zaka, Angel, Natasha, Miss Noel. Who is Miss Noel? Raven, Ezran, Ventress, Iva. We also have Lorraine, Kireen, Shireen, Orleans, Sylvia. Who else is what? Did I say Cynthia? Did I say Max? Who else? Peter. Yes, Jane, Allah, and everyone else will say thank you for watching. All right, Yvonne, Simone. Simone, we got the rain yesterday. Where were you? We got the rain yesterday. You see, there's some areas that are going to get more rain than others. That's just how the weather operates. And these are weather forecasts, all right? They are not predictions. So it might say that it's expected to rain and sometimes it doesn't. Or you expect to get heavy showers and then it's moderate. You know, so these are, again, forecasts, not predictions. So whereas you may not have gotten rain yesterday or wind, there were areas that got. All right, particularly south of the island, more so than the northern part of the island. Where are you located? All right, Michelle, Michael, Lisa, Glenda, Alinger. I see Natasha again. Well, we could give Kieran some credit tonight. I don't know if Kieran shared. Hazel, Sharon, what's going on? Adonna, Ansha, Marilyn, Monica, Deborah, Brittany, Sheila, Suzette, how are you? Joyous. And yeah, that's it right there. All right, so everyone, take care of yourselves. Julene and Judith. Yeah. Then people complaining with me about rain, so I got them. Y'all want me make rain? Well, I ain't understand. Well, me no. Oliver, take care of yourselves, all right? We'll touch base tomorrow, God's willing again. Let's go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We all say, ja. No. Take care.